I'm keeping that too. Stupid. All right, motherfuckers, this is Inappropreality. I am DJ Mike Torch.
Back way.
Okay, can use that shit for like a drop for respectfully said.
Put that shit on 88.5, nigga. This nigga hit that shit 4 times.
You got the radio play, got the little mongo.
Shout out our sponsors, Haiku, Terry She's all about Business Infinite Republic clothing brand. If you would like to sponsor us, just contact me. It's real easy, monthly fee, and we can get you your stuff on the table. And obviously, we're gonna put you on all our pages. Hit that like and subscribe button one time, and definitely tune in to what the fuck we about to say. 'Cause this is a team show. We haven't had a team show in a long ass time. We've been dying for one of these. This one was an accident, so we're about to just shoot shit for a bit. I mean, light y'all blunts, take a shot. Yeah, this one's gonna be one of those.
I'm sorry if I smell like restaurant. Like,
I
was gonna bring food too,
up.
but I was like, I know I was gonna probably bring like a pizza, but I was gonna make the guys make a pizza.
You be having that good shit in your story too. Right?
Mike has been there, so he knows what's up with my restaurant.
That shit's fire.
My shit is official.
Fire. What y'all want to talk about first? Y'all want to talk about this 50 Cent Herb Gotti shit?
We knew it was going to happen.
What happened? I'm kind of lost to it.
Well, I know none of us saw the fucking battle because we was with this nigga last night.
Hey,
in the studio. unless y'all watched it today. Did y'all watch it?
No.
I sure enough didn't. I didn't really care about it.
Watch enough recaps to know what was going on.
Yeah, niggas.
Pretty good.
Play by play the whole thing any goddamn way.
So what was the issue with?
I guess 50 was trending. I guess fans were just like
trolling.
nonstop. Yeah, trolling 50 Cent. The whole talking about 50. And then Irv went on there was like, nigga got stabbed, shot up, beat up, stabbed up.
He's
all of
not
this
the
shit.
man you think he is.
Right. All this shit. And then he said, God sued us. Right.
50 had to address it.
So we saw that on.
It don't matter because 50 gonna win no matter what.
Yeah, nigga the greatest troll. That's
what Irv. That's what I feel like the rest of them niggas understood, especially motherfuckers like Ashanti. Like, the rest of them niggas understood that Irv and Ja Rule, they probably get the best of them. It's like when niggas go against Drake. You really can't take bro career down. Meek went the hardest and Pusha T try to go hard. You know what I mean? But you really can't take Kid career. So if you really try to go at him and then he start coming back and it starts being detrimental to your career, you got to understand you got backpedal just based on his fan base alone. You genuinely support business decision, bro. Like, nigga, it's not about real facts. It ain't about none of that shit.
Hey, that's how you know shit is real, because, you know, it's been so many years and it's still like...
Yeah, that shit's never gonna die. That shit is great.
That pride. And Irv, you know, he got to swallow that shit every day. Like, this nigga really stopped everything that we was doing. One person stopped all that bread that was coming into this whole label. One nigga vicariously had y'all acting strange and doing wild shit to what? Show your hand and get caught up in the legal system. Nigga, he got y'all caught up. It's like when a nigga get in your head on the basketball court. Or, you know what I mean? Anything else. Like, take that shot. You trash, nigga. You ain't gonna make. So what you doing? You shooting stupid shit you can't make, nigga. Yeah. Oh, pass the ball. You know you need your help. You need help, nigga. Pass that ball, nigga. Hurry up. You know I'm gonna take that shit from you. What you gonna do? Now you not gonna pass it. He gonna take it from me. He controlling you.
You think you ever see a resolution?
No, not between that.
I think that shit would have been big. You know what I mean? Like, if in the midst of the bullshit, they could have came to some shit, I think that'd have been big as hell. Or you fuck around and see like an episode of the Book of Canaan and Ja Rule's a fucking extra or some shit. Like the actual Ja Rule, not a nigga playing Ja Rule. You know what I mean? Certain shit, I feel like them niggas don't understand.
Roast that nigga.
It'd be bread in that shit though. You know what I mean? It'd be bread in that shit. That shit turned into like when Tory popped Meg and everybody wanted to stay away from Tory. Now everybody who was vicariously getting money with Ja Rule, Didn't even want to get money with Ja Rule. He couldn't even call them same phone numbers up and get it. Was like, nigga, please. Like, get off my line. You didn't even want to move with bro no more.
Well, people have this hate for 50.
But they love it.
I know.
They love him. You hate 50, but you still move however 50 tell you to move.
I don't know. I think he a little too old sometimes for the antics that he be doing.
He's a troll. Sometimes he won't be asking for it. That should just be probably should be falling in his lap, and he'd be like, "All right,
fuck it." It's an alley-oop.
Then hashtag what's the fucking drink that he be having? Hashtag this, hashtag that. That nigga know what he doing.
Yo, so this past weekend I was out in Boston, right? Mm-hmm. And I had a DJ, right? And I don't even want to talk about that story, but let's talk about what happened beforehand, right? Mm-hmm. So I pull up to the club and I'm like, all right, bet this is how I am. I didn't hit the person I was supposed to hit. I just walk in just to go find her. Like, I'm not gonna text your mother, just walk in this bitch. So I walk in there and it's early. I mean, club open at 9. It's like 9:30. So I can't walk in.
He was in a club at 9:30 p.m. Y'all hear that shit?
Yeah, nigga, it's my first
ain't
time out there.
Nobody in there but the bartenders and the people.
Nah, you crazy.
Promoters ain't even there yet.
Nah, you crazy. He said 10 o'clock. I was there at 9:30. Niggas was not playing. So I heard music being played. So I was like, all right, let me go in there and see what the fuck is good. There's 2 floors. I go up on the first floor. I'm like, all right, so I don't know this DJ that's playing. So this is where I'm supposed to be at. I just set my stuff down. I tried to go up to him, talk to him, which was kind of weird. He didn't say nothing. He just ignored me. I was like, okay. Like, you see that I'm the next DJ about to play. Like, say fucking something. But, all right. So then I grabbed my stuff. I fucking walked downstairs to find the DJ that I was supposed to find. DJ Dex. Shout out DJ Dex. And I'm like, damn, this shit is packed. Wait a minute. Damn, yo, it's all women. It's like,
you said, damn, it's
like
all
you're
women?
like, yeah, and I'm like, yo, like, yo, because I never, I like a happy damn. I ain't never seen no shit like this before. No, like I'm talking like 50, like 50. What's this? Hold on, mid story. What is that? That kind of tastes good. That's in the backwood too. Yo, so I'm like, damn, yo, I really don't see a single male down there. So I'm like, okay, where's the DJ? Where's the DJ? Right? And I start walking up, and then I hear somebody on the microphone. And I'm like, okay. And then I turn around, and here's a dude standing on the bar, no shirt on, with fucking a cowboy hat on, and I look in the middle of the crowd, and there's a chick. Everybody else is regular, but there's this one. Party? I walk into the middle of a bachelorette party. Oh I was like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. Yo, I turned around and bolted the fuck back upstairs. Like, so I could not.
You said you walked into a dude's dick?
Yeah, nah.
You said he was wearing nothing but a cowboy hat and you walked into his
his shirt was off. He had pants on. Nigga,
oh,
the cowboy
of course
hat.
he had pants on.
He had pants on. Yeah, definitely had pants on.
He had a cowboy hat.
But I had no idea. I had no idea what I was walking into.
Wait, so that place is that spacious that is able to hold it?
Nah, it was just before the club opened. Oh, okay. So that shit was dead. That shit was dead at 10. Like, it was over at 10 o'clock. Cause they were wrapping up.
I hope he wrapped it up.
I was like, yo, I cannot believe this shit. And then I was like, yeah, no wonder why there was no dudes down here. It was
why you ain't
all
gonna get paid,
women.
bro?
Huh?
Why you ain't gonna get paid? How we used to back in the day.
Those days are over. That shit was dumb funny. I'll never forget that shit.
Yeah, y'all think women be fucking in bachelor parties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn,
never been to one.
That quick like that? We ain't shit.
He said, I fucked the bride, I know.
That shit straight dancing bears.
Damn, nah, I haven't. I'm trying to think, though. That'd be crazy if you was fuck somebody's like that'd be crazy. That happens, though.
You never got called for that goodbye fuck?
Yeah.
I'm serious about this guy, or I'm pregnant by this guy.
But my thing is like,
not that one.
You're so serious about him.
She just want
want
that goodbye fuck from you.
Yeah.
She's like, I just need one good fuck from you.
So he's not fucking
before. Oh, of course not. Not. Everybody had that motherfucker that, you know what I mean, fuck the dog shit out of you. It's just
What the youngins call that devil dick.
Either you gonna grow past that person or find somebody better than that person. You know what I mean? If you don't find somebody better than that person, you got to grow past them and not be hitting that motherfucker back up. Or you find somebody better, either one. You know what I mean? But if she ain't found nobody better and she's settling down, he might have all the other check boxes, but that.
Yeah.
Now she just calling you up to blow her back out one good last time. Yeah, man.
Nah, that's definitely happening. Not when nobody
I'm
pregnant,
only
though.
4 months
Nigga, that's
pregnant.
crazy.
Just blow my back out one good last time.
You fucking pregnant chicks? For real?
I fucked my children's mothers.
Yeah.
When they were
Yeah, that's about it.
with my job.
If I did do that, I didn't know she was pregnant.
And, you know. We ain't supposed to dry snitch on ourselves, you know? You know? At the end of the day, she said it was okay. You do whatever she says is okay.
What if she was like 6 months with a little belly?
That'd be the best when the titties be titillating. Bro,
Be titillating?
The titties be titillating.
Fucking just go like this and it's gonna. Right.
That shit's dumb.
Pussy
sugar.
too, though.
You ever accidentally?
Ew.
You ever accidentally? You never. That shit was an accident.
You put it in your cinnamon toast
That
crunch.
shit was an accident. It was obviously it was
the
like
first time.
I was not.
The first time.
Yeah, nah, yo, that shit tastes
time
like.
nigga, you was doing that shit on
That
purpose.
shit tastes like, you know how when you used to put sugar at the bottom of the cornflakes, like it tastes like that. I swear to God, it was
that's
sugary
the
like
best.
that, yo. I was like, whoa,
That's the best.
these kids lucky.
They really getting golden nozzle, huh?
With that
Warm
shit,
golden
fucking
nozzle.
some Captain Crunch, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like that breastfeeding shit, it's a fucking job. It was a third job. That's why I was like, nah, you drinking formula. I'm sorry.
One of my children
How long did you go?
quit real quick.
Maybe 4 months.
Oh, that's commendable.
Yeah, I know girls who been doing it for 2 years.
I was about to say, how long is too long? Because I've seen people like.
Soon as your kid can physically hold a cup.
Yeah.
Even if you're going to breastfeed, you can put the milk in packaged shit and then put it in the
Give
cup.
it to them like that.
If
Yep.
they can physically hold a cup, then let them physically hold a cup, even if you're going to give them the nutrients from your body. That's my personal belief, you know.
I think like after 3.
I think that's a little bit.
Yeah. So up to 3.5, this big motherfucker with teeth could still be sipping on the tip?
Even at age 5. I heard 5.
Yeah, that's not real, though. That's like the olden days. That's like them laws and shit. Like
No,
you
that's
can't
very
walk
real.
on the left side of the street on a Wednesday. That's one of those laws. Like niggas don't follow that shit no more. Nobody breastfeeding to no fucking 5.
That's crazy.
That kid fucking gonna be calling the
Traumatized.
police.
My mom makes me segregate every time I want breakfast. Excuse me?
Talking to
Them
the school
daycare teachers
counselor
is
and
gonna be
shit.
terrified.
Little Timmy experience.
Every time it's time for lunch and he wants a nap, like he grabs at my shirt. Like,
He's 5.
you're raising a rapist.
No, he's just a little thirsty.
We gave him a cup, he threw it at us. I'll be there momentarily.
That's just stupid.
Your president wants to look at
Who president?
Once-
Torture?
your president
He fight for
wants the IRS to monitor any transaction more than $600.
Damn, he monitoring the fuck out of me. Them niggas is some monitoring ass motherfuckers, huh?
Yeah.
They did some cool shit today. I ain't gonna dry snitch, but they did some cool shit for me today. Shout out y'all.
These niggas
Shout
sound
out
like,
y'all. It sound like they was on the stage. No cap. Shout
sound
out
like
y'all.
they was on the radio.
Shout out to the IRS.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Shout out the IRS.
That shit was,
That sounded dumb funny.
that shit was dope. Life.
Yeah. I don't pay taxes.
Oh,
Must
so they
be
coming
nice.
for you.
Nah, I don't have to.
I'm about to change my name to yours.
I'm a little lucky. A little different.
A little lucky. Yeah, let me put all my shit in your name.
My money's tax free.
Oh, you
Must
sound
be also nice. You know it's crazy doing mad overtime, and
They
you
take
think,
more. You be adding that shit up in your head.
yeah,
You
like,
see-
I'm like, I can do this.
That
I'm about to
shit's
do this.
crazy.
You get your check. It's like, it's like
see your check and
$300
be ready
missing.
to
What
cuss
happened?
niggas out. Yeah, you know what happened over here?
Yes, I try not to do not too much overtime unless they need me. Like this week, like 2 of the main people, they're gone for 15 days.
Ooh, that's like a good and bad thing. Good because you get the hours, but bad because
We've been managing though. Like we've been good. Like
that's because
especially
back.
Especially if you got motherfuckers that like know how to run shit on their own.
Mm-hmm.
You better be lucky if you know how to. You're working with people that know how to run shit on their own. 'Cause if not, then that should be a disaster.
Like it was the
imagine.
Expo guy. You know Expo, right? So you know what Expo
Nah.
does. So Expo is the last person that's gonna see the plate, and they're gonna garnish it, and they're the one that makes sure that it's the right thing, and they put it here, and the waitresses do it away. That's a tough job because when it gets busy, there's gonna be tickets to the point that you're gonna get pissed because they're just gonna keep going and going and going. So that's tough.
It's just staring at plate.
Yeah, before they left, they had to get another Expo person. They had to hire another Expo person, and they had to hire another line cook because they was a line cook. They're a couple.
Oh shit, that's how it happens.
Yeah, it'd be
So
like
no,
that.
they've been together. They met there. They've been together for like 10 years.
That at work shit is always dangerous. That's how I always say people cheat.
That's
It's either-
normal kitchen
yo,
shit.
that's how people cheat a lot.
Yo, the
most of the time,
kitchen-
that's that at work shit be crazy.
The kitchen's wild, bro. Like even when I used to work there before, like 3 years ago. Even before it done, like I was over here, and there was like all this stuff going on over here. I was with Tom anyway, but the kitchen,
The kitchen, you could get anything in the kitchen.
man. Like
I said that to my partners.
you want
in the
a
road.
special sandwich? Might have to trade in some things. I would not discuss what those things are.
Special sandwich.
I know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sussy that.
Nah, like
magic
you know, it's a restaurant. Like you know, this person's fucking this person. These two are a couple. Like you know,
She
Yeah.
fucked everybody.
there's always that
He
one.
tries to fuck everybody.
Mm-hmm.
She fucked somebody and almost got him arrested. He don't work here no more. She got pregnant by a nigga who used to work there.
Yep.
He got a bitch fired because he the manager and he was fucking her. They got into some shit. She got fired.
That's a soap opera, and y'all niggas.
I'm telling
All 4 of them sell weed. Them 2 sell pills.
No, he not.
Those
He
3
not
sniff
lying.
coke.
When I don't
She
have no weed
strip
on me.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Them 6 is alcoholics.
Yo.
That's crazy.
That's all kitchens.
So
Every
a
kitchen I've ever worked
coworker
in my
was
life.
missing for a few days, and we were wondering why. And my nigga was in rehab.
He didn't tell nobody.
That's real kitchen
No, he
shit.
told them, but obviously it's not
Yeah,
our
it
business.
ain't
But you
worse.
know, somebody hears something, then it gets around. Everybody
Soon as
saw
they're
everybody.
better.
So
That nigga was in fucking rehab.
Yeah.
Shit, he needed though.
he was needed.
He was
Nah,
out here like
facts.
fucking
He's a saute.
Dale
And
Strawberry.
Saute is the hardest station. So saute is making the pasta.
Some of them shits be
that
fucking
type of
plain
stuff.
as fuck. Yeah, that's why I don't order pasta at restaurants.
Yeah, but depending,
I like
but
their
depending on
bolo.
the kitchen,
Their
a lot of
bolo's
shit
good.
is made to order. So if you got a made to order kitchen, then it's demanding because that shit got to be fresh. And the same shit she was talking about, like the expo person. That person's job is to make sure everything comes out damn near at the same time. So you don't want your quick ass chicken tenders and your
Why
something
my
else
pasta gotta be
done
plain
quick.
though?
Yeah, it goes to that.
You talking
Ask
about
for
my job?
extra
Let me
shit.
know right now.
Nah, it's a lot of places I don't order. Nah, I'm sure I didn't get pasta there because I don't
Yeah.
order pasta nowhere.
You gotta tell them
because
how
of
you
that.
like it. Tell them niggas like put some extra oil and garlic on my shit.
Nigga.
They'll do that. Exactly
Yeah,
what
they
you asked
do
for.
that.
All right.
If you know it's dry, then
Nigga,
ask
like,
for exactly
damn.
what you want. They'll accommodate. Almost every kitchen accommodate.
Yeah.
I should be expecting shit to be fire.
Shout out to my job that I'm not gonna shout out.
Okay.
If you know, you know, and if you don't,
Nah,
you don't.
Got some
Yeah.
good ass food there.
Shout out to the occupations. How hard, how difficult
And
does
some
it
good
become being a creative and juggling the occupation?
It's tough, especially when you want to take days off, and you're like the only one in your position.
Yeah. COVID running rampant and shit.
Yeah. Now we're doing better. Now there's 3 of us. Like I do salads and desserts, so I get paid good. I ain't even gonna lie. Like my boss is not paying like minimum wage type shit. Like so, shout out to him. Like this nigga, like even I'm gonna like cut off a little bit just because of his story. He came from New York, upstate New York, and he didn't really have his parents around. And somebody who owned a restaurant took him under his wing. And there was a restaurant. You guys ever heard of Spoletos?
Mm-hmm.
Those people.
Word.
Yep. He used to work there. Then he became like the manager. He kept moving up, and then the owner sold it to him. And he's been doing his thing for about 8 years. And that's dope because if you know anything about the restaurant business, restaurants do not last that long.
Yeah.
So for a restaurant to still be around for almost a decade, super special. And so shout out to my boss. But it's hard though.
Did y'all see that shit going around today? I guess Massachusetts needs like $36 an hour or some shit like that to be able to afford a 2-bedroom home.
Yeah, that's facts.
I think it's the second highest in the U.S. Or
It's
second or
been
third,
like
some
that
shit
for
like
Massachusetts. I remember talking like 3-4 years ago, and I was like, this state isn't even set up for a single person. This is a state where if you want to genuinely live comfortably, if you ain't in a relationship, you better get a roommate. This ain't set up for a single person. You know what I mean? Just financially, it's going to drain the fuck out of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to drain you. You're going to live comfortably, but it's going to drain the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? You could go other places and rent be fucking dirt cheap. Like,
yeah.
dirt cheap, with all amenities. You know what I mean? Take your ass to fucking North Carolina, Georgia, all of them motherfuckers. You getting
Anywhere in the South.
Heat, hot water, fucking central air, electricity.
Nigga, what?
Cheaper than a fucking
Nigga, I
one
was renting
bedroom
a
in Springfield, Mass.
3-bedroom house in Florida for $750. Nigga, finding that nowhere.
Yeah, but at minimum wage though, it's like
Dirt dick.
unless you have a good job,
I don't know.
Like a side hustle.
Like I said, my shit's
you
a
won't
little
pay
different.
taxes, so you was
My
good.
shit's a little different.
Yeah.
My shit's a little different. My shit's a little different.
That nigga running up numbers. You don't know about that.
How was it for you?
Oh, same. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I pride myself on being able to juggle them, and you know what I mean, just sacrificing sleep ultimately. But in the same breath, it's obviously a lot of opportunities that can't be met. You know what I mean? A lot of places that can't be, a lot of things that can't be done. And then when you see the shits occur, and you're like, I had the opportunity to do that, or I had the opportunity to be there, but I didn't. That'd be the only takeaway, but in the same breath, it just be shit. They're always for
So
shit.
what you're saying is artists should be in a lot of places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you should. I was talking to it's wild because a lot of niggas around me know my days off. So like, my niggas be calling me on my days off like, shit, what's the move today? And I be like, nigga, I'm waking up. Nigga, what is you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, I got at least 10 phone calls today. Like, oh Mac, what's good? What you doing today? And I was like, shit, I don't know, nigga. Washing my ass right quick. I don't fucking know. Shit, man. You gotta keep moving. If you don't have nothing to do, find something to do. And it's simple as that. Like, just find somewhere to be.
You know
Even
what?
with this weekend,
Yeah.
I'm mad I can't go. But at the same time, it's not even that it's easy. I could find a sitter, but nigga, like for this, I've been moving so much. Obviously, you guys know.
Sometimes you
It's
just
like,
gotta sit down.
I need this weekend with my children.
Mm-hmm.
Be real like that. That should be real like that.
Yeah.
I do tell you one thing. When I'm at work, I'm there, but I'm not there.
Oh, cool.
I'm always thinking about music. Like, it just doesn't shut off. Basically, it's like I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
It's like that.
When my Instagram be going off, I be feeling like that. I be talking to my work niggas. I'm creating content or some shit like that. And these niggas are like, yeah, nigga, we got.
That's what I be doing too. When
Mac,
it's
nigga, I
slow,
know
I'm
you
there,
good and
like,
shit, but
doing
damn,
little
nigga,
edits,
I don't
like-
care about none of that shit. Nigga, like, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, this is what I'm doing, nigga. You see this shit? Shit dope, right? Nigga, fuck that. You see this shit? Fuck that. I'm trying to win, nigga. Fuck this job, nigga. Y'all crazy. Niggas trying to work. I'm trying to win.
I have no idea what that's like. That's just gotta be fucking tough though. No bullshit.
Nah, most days is normal. It's just the days when you really been juggling it for a couple of days and you ain't got no sleep, you ain't got no family time, you ain't really let your mental relax. You know what I mean? Like my body ain't it can run, but you know what I mean, then it get to that point where like now you sitting in a room, nigga, and you can't engage with niggas because you just think you've been running. You know what I mean? Or you trying to create and you can't think of shit because you just been running. Like you ain't gave yourself no break. I mean, those be the days where be like, all right, now I'm in a situation. All right, we done drove all the way out to fucking New York, nigga, but I'm literally in here like a zombie. And we still got to drive back. Like, my nigga, I'm already dead. Like, this was pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really understand where your body at mentally and physically.
No
Before you
bullshit.
just be pushing a lot of shit, but keep pushing. Shit, eat right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's important. People don't even realize that either.
for damn sure. Stop drinking sodas. Cut down them sugars. Drink more water. Shit. Keep your brain active. Shit.
You looking forward to this weekend?
No, for damn sure. For damn sure. I'm looking for number one just to see some talented artists that I ain't really get to see or be knowledgeable about really do they fucking thing. And not for nothing, obviously, do my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think the whole event's going to be some dope-ass shit that I ain't never been a part of. I seen a couple events out there and, like, they do shit better than us, y'all. Like, I ain't going to hold. Like, niggas
we
over
was just
there,
having this
the motherfuckers was
conversation.
over there on the Eastern Mass side, bro. They hospitable. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is different. They official with they shit. Like, you come to shit out here, nigga, you know you better bring all your own shit. I mean, from weed, drinks, food, cameraman, everything. You better bring everything yourself because they might not have that out here. You go out there, it's an abundance of all of that to the point you could have came just you. Remember how they used to say that shit in black churches and shit? Just come as you are
Yeah,
off the
that's what I said,
streets.
just come as you are.
Just come as you are. That's the type of energy they give you. Just come as you are, you'll be good. For real. Come as you are, you'll be good.
It's
They
to
gonna
the
make
point
sure
I
you
was
high.
saying,
They
like,
gonna make
last
sure
week
you
or
wet.
whenever
They
the
gonna
hell
make
it
sure you
was,
entertained.
about the
fed.
standards, like it really is different. It really
different.
is different out here. I think people are there's no like there's no examples. People
You
are
move
just
from what
winging
you
it.
learn.
People just throwing shit at the fucking wall.
But you move
Everybody
from what you learn.
is.
You move from what you learn.
Yeah,
And you only learn what you're mentally attracted to. You know what I'm saying? It could be 20 lessons getting taught in that room, and the only shit that you heard was the shit that attracted you. What was ear candy to you? That's how we all could be taught the same lessons in life, but you see people move different. You know what I mean? Like, that shit ain't attract him the way it attracted you.
and the other honest conversation is like there's really only a few people out here that can compete with what's going on out in Boston.
Yeah, we were having this
There's
conversation
only
yesterday.
a handful of people.
The more I feel like the more niggas is getting in tune with them motherfuckers, it's just like it's so many motherfuckers that's like moving at 100 miles per hour. Great content, great quality music. They fully understand their target group. They're on 100. And if you're not moving like that, dog,
There's it's not even.
that's what.
And this and I wouldn't have known this until being out there the way that we all have been. Like, it really is different. It really is different.
That's why I love tapping in with artists to the same shit you said all the time. You're like, not as far as local, but we do talk about the local aspect. But it's one thing to hear somebody music and enjoy it, but it's another thing to watch somebody perform. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers don't understand how big that shit is. Like, being knowledgeable of somebody or clicking on their link doesn't mean you're really gonna start paying attention to how creative this person is. You know what I mean? Like, you go to a person's show or meet a person in real life, and now you actually go to their YouTube or some shit like that, and you're watching a video, and you actually mind blown. Like, yo, this shit is fucking hard as fucking hell. Or you listening to a song like, yo, this shit is really dope as fuck. Like, it's a different aspect, I feel like, of opening up that you do after you like physically meet a person. You know what I mean? Like social media is one thing, but when you physically meet a person and they're genuine and shit, it's like a different opening up that you give them. And if that shit impresses you or wows you, for damn sure you really gonna tap the fuck in. And you go out to motherfucking Easter Mass, and it's a lot of jaw dropping shit. Like no cap, it's a lot of motherfuckers with great visuals. Their style is amazing. Their sound is fucking.
I don't think I've seen a trash. I've never seen a trash video from out there.
Me neither.
And everybody's quality is radio ready. Like it's all A1. There isn't. Damn, this shit need to be mixed down. Like there's not. That shit does not exist. That shit does not exist.
I agree.
That's why I be telling people.
But that's just the people we know too, though, because they probably motherfuckers we knowledgeable probably tell us like, nah, there's some motherfuckers out here that's janky as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And we probably be like, damn, Lil Janky could go against some motherfuckers. I still got Lil Janky over some motherfuckers.
I don't know. I've met a lot of people through Bia, and
nobody half stepping.
And that's what I be telling people out here, yo, especially people who are trying to get back into the groove of things. And I tell them this, and I feel like they take it as of, I'm trying to be a know-it-all, and it's not. It's like, this is the stuff that I'm learning through him or other people, or when I go here or when I go there. Like, you would not be taken serious if your music quality is not good. You would not be respected as an artist if your music quality is not good. I'm trying to tell you, like, you would not. Like, people want they want to be respected, they want to be revered, but it's like, yo, the stuff that you're giving us is like, I can't hit that share button. Cause we all got a brand and shit, like, you know what I mean, like.
I don't. That should be making me mad watching artists getting their feelings like that. Like, yo, not a single person on this planet has to do anything for you. We don't even have to fuck with you. We don't have to. Music is definitely subjective. Obviously, you're not gonna catch everybody's ear. It's impossible to catch everybody's fucking ear. This is some shit I say all the time too. It's like, why are you worried about the people you will never be a fan of you? They will never be a fan of you, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you put out. You're just not what their cup of tea. You will never be. So just focus on the people who do fuck with you.
You know what they do? They take it to heart.
Because they want that from you so bad. They take that shit
as a challenge.
They want that shit from you so bad.
A lot of people take that shit as a challenge, and sometimes that's good. You know what I mean? You can add different elements of music to your shit that maybe you didn't have before. But sometimes it's the same shit you're saying.
Are there people that you're fans of now that you thought was absolutely trash when you first heard them?
Bro, first and foremost, I'm one of the biggest Lil Uzi Vert fans. I ain't even going to cap. And when I first heard Kid, I was like, this nigga is trash. And then I kept listening to Kid, and then like when I compared Lil Uzi Vert to a lot of motherfuckers, I'm like, nigga, Lil Uzi Vert really be walking on shit, bro. His style is his style. You look how many motherfuckers didn't copy his style. Like, bro, really.
I would say that about
like
Kodak.
that.
I would say that about Young Thug.
Yeah,
Kodak was the only person I thought of at first. But the only reason why I wouldn't even say I didn't like Kodak is I never listened to him. I just didn't like his voice. And that was it, so I couldn't get into it. But then once I started listening, I was like, oh, okay.
Listen, Project Baby, Project Baby 2, those are classics. The same thing with Young Thug, The Bar to 6.
Nah, those people
Fire.
you just named, I could never get into those artists. I could never.
Motherfuckers like that. And even down to the local level, and that's exactly why I started trying to say that hate shit, because not for nothing, like, it's a lot of motherfuckers who equivalent just niggas not liking your shit or not watching your shit or hearing your shit as hate. Like, beyond the fact niggas got separate lives, beyond the fact of algorithms and how shit flows across people's timeline, is this catered to me? You know what I mean? So now if I got time and this did flow across my timeline, did this still catch me? Did the video catch me? Did the color scheme catch me? Did your outfit catch me? Did the song catch me? Did something catch me? Did nothing catch me? You know what I mean? Like, I say that shit to a lot of motherfuckers I sit down with. Like, bro, when you creating content or getting content created for you, understand what you click on. Understand what stops you. Understand what you like, what you comment under. If you don't like this and you don't comment under this, or you don't like that and don't comment under that, then why would you recreate something like that? You know what I mean? If that don't hit for you, then why would it hit for somebody else? You got to really be knowledgeable of that shit, because that can lose somebody. You have a great fucking song, but you just posted the voice note shit. I know a lot of niggas like to do that shit, but me personally, I don't listen to it.
That shit turns me off.
The only people I listen to that from, no cap, is producers. If producers put up the voice notes and they like, these is beats, I'll listen. If it's artists, I'm not listening. That's just me. But that's just me, and that's not no funny. But if you put up now an image, it could be just cover art with the music. For whatever reason, that draws me personally more. That'll draw me. That's just the way my mind works. So if I look at that like that, then anytime I do content, that's how I do my content. I'm not just gonna put up a picture, or I'm not just gonna put up the audio shit. I'm gonna actually give you a photo with the fucking music. You know what I mean? Because it catches me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of motherfuckers don't research into what actually catches them. You know what I mean? Like, businesses have color schemes for a reason. Stores put certain products in the certain positions of the store for a certain reason. Everything is for a reason, to catch your ass and
people
to get money
brand
out your
their
pocket.
brand certain colors for emotional reasons. There was like, I forget what I was watching. They were talking about fast food joints. Most of them use red and yellow.
Yeah.
Like most fast food joints have red and yellow.
And then even understand about product placement and how many you see on every fucking corner. See what I mean? Now you hungry, or now you see them on every commercial. So now, like, we don't even see local artists using CCTV anymore. Like, when the last time you seen something on local TV? I remember a couple years ago, it was a couple artists that was utilizing it, showcasing it. I seen Fresh had his video on BT James. Blaze G just got his video on BT James. But you know what I mean? Like, niggas got to start understanding, like, those type of placements is the type of shit you need. Like, get your shit on TV. Stop crying about niggas not pressing share on fucking Facebook. Nigga, get your shit on BT James, my nigga. Like, what we talking about? Then everybody gonna be rushing to take the picture and watching it and view it. You know what I mean? Like, stop making excuses for your lack of effort and your lack of hustle. You know what I'm saying? If you a hustler and you like, oh, niggas ain't buying my weed, nigga, you got weed to sell? Fuck what you talking about, nigga? How niggas ain't buying your weed? You ain't selling your weed. Niggas ain't pressing play to your music. You ain't selling that music right, my nigga. You ain't packaging that shit right. Shellac that shit up a little bit better, my nigga. Come back to the fucking drawing board and go ham. Straight up. Don't stop. Go ham. Go all in. Stop putting your toe in the water and go all in. For real. The results gonna change.
They may change.
Nah, they gonna change.
Depend on you, who you are, man.
Those be
not even that. Nah,
yeah,
you're right. You're right,
they
because
gonna change. Because even if you get buzzed, then look at your boy 6ix9ine. You could get buzzed, and then
this nigga.
some other niggas come around, and then they give you everything else because they see something in you. You know what I mean? Like, the reality of it is, as long as you hustling, nigga, and something start coming, the right motherfuckers, you gonna attract the right motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Keep moving, keep networking, keep grinding. The right motherfuckers are gonna come. Point blank, period. You got no choice but to get better.
I see you complain once. I don't like you no more as an artist.
Who, me?
Nah, I'm just saying. Period.
Oh, I thought you was talking about him. I'm like,
Nah.
huh?
Yeah,
I'm like,
Nah,
no. When
I'm
did you
just
ever
saying
complain?
in general. Like, once I see that,
turns you off.
I automatically do not like you anymore as an artist.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like, oh damn, it was just work.
Facts.
Like, what? This don't come with that. They don't. Nobody does this shit.
You kind of focus. And that's it. Just block out the bull and just, you know.
Somebody got to teach niggas how to hustle before they ever call themselves a creative. Like, before you think you about to sell clothes, sell music, sell beats, sell videography, sell pictures. Somebody got to teach you to hustle because that's what it is. Realistically, you don't have, unless you have a business and a business degree backing you, you have nothing besides your word and your raw talent backing you. You know what I mean? And then eventually your resume. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, if you don't understand how to kind of finesse your way into some situations, speak your way into certain rooms, and elongate certain things and capitalize off them, motherfucker, you don't know the hustle. If you can't take some shit that was worth $3 and get $30 off it, nigga, you gotta get out the room. That's what the game was. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the game is. You gotta understand how
These
to do
niggas
it.
out here, there's levels.
These niggas, oh, you gotta be in this type of studio, and then you hear Billie Eilish recorded her shit on Logic Pro. Oh, you gotta be in this type of this, and then you say, oh, but Russ engineered his shit himself. Nah, you don't have to be anywhere. You just have to understand the industry standard. So if you understand the industry standard and your song is hitting to the point of the industry standard, you good to go. You ain't gotta be nowhere. You ain't gotta do shit. It's just gotta be the industry standard, my nigga. That's not your choice. Sound wise, tempo wise, quality wise, delivery, ownership. That's simple shit. If you can hit them check marks, my nigga, you winning. If you can't, go back to the fucking drawing board.
Keep going.
And if you have no bread, you find solid motherfuckers who are going to invest in you. And that don't always mean your niggas around you, your friends, or your family. That sometimes means going to fucking actual investors and businesses.
There's artist grants
and
all
fucking
through
do that.
Massachusetts.
Come on, man. I know y'all seen that shit with all them Connecticut motherfuckers posting that shit. It was like 30 days. I ain't gonna put their names out there, but shout out to y'all. But I'm looking at these shits like, damn, miss half my fucking timeline, and these niggas got like 5 bands, 8 bands, 10 bands that are from the state of Connecticut for some artist shit. They get to like 30 artists. They just get these niggas straight grants. No cap. I'm like, shit. Like one of them motherfuckers had ran it up on the fucking unemployment or some shit, plus getting grants. Oh, boy. But every last one of them who I seen that was posting it are people that I know that are doing shit. They actually have their own shit. They doing some shit. It's like, yo, this shit is dope. This shit is real. That was a real Kickstarter for y'all motherfuckers and y'all. Okay. Or it was a real, like, level up. Maybe it wasn't a Kickstarter. You probably was going already, and this was like a level up. This was just what you needed. Right on time. Boom. Now I could do this, where it was some shit I was putting to the back burner. Shit's real.
Point is, a lot of motherfuckers out here really ain't ready. I'm sorry, but this really is the truth. It really is the truth. No matter even if they make good music, because a lot of them do. It's like, but everything else that comes with it, it's not there.
Niggas be walking blind. A lot of folks be thinking they know it all and really don't. Like they really don't. I did some shit today. Another gym I'm about to give y'all for free. I ain't do it today. Let me start lying. I did it a couple of days ago. So all of us as local artists, we all come into the same situation, especially. And if you haven't, you're lying, because I ain't seen nobody with it. When you go on Instagram, like say if you put On Our Way, which is a new video that's out on YouTube by Macway, Blake Raps, and Travis Macom. Shot by Money Shot Made It, produced by John Ramirez. If you put On Our Way in your story, and then you go click on the artist, it's going to say no profile link, no profile has been linked, right? You see that for our local artists and shit. They are allowing us to link our profile to those accounts. You know what I mean? If you just Google search it, I ain't about to do all the work for you niggas, but if you just Google search it, they are allowing us to link our profiles to that. So now, when you link your music to that, it's one by one. It's a long process. But when you link your music to that, now if Carla respectfully says, post your music and tags you, or it doesn't tag you, and somebody clicks on it, it's going to take them to your actual Instagram as the artist of that song, the same way it would for any industry artist. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, niggas don't pay attention to the game. For real, for real. You see these niggas with moving cover art and all of that shit. First thing any artist should have been doing is like, yo, how do I get my cover art moving on Apple Music? That should have been the first thing any artist was thinking because you seen motherfuckers doing that shit.
I haven't seen that anymore.
Yeah, but it still was able to
yeah.
be done.
Yeah.
So if a motherfucker wasn't researching it, then that's your job. This is your job. You know what I mean? So any industry changes, any technology changes, you have to be privy of that shit first because this is your job. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Motherfuckers be acting like they got the whole machine behind them. If you ain't got the machine behind you, you really gotta wear the fucking hats, bro. You really gotta wear the hats because you ain't got a machine. So, wear the hats. Flip them shits.
Who was we just talking to? They were saying that they don't be sticking around. I forgot who the fuck it was. It's like you gotta be
the young Kano kid, but the wild shit. His manager hit me up and he was like, "Yo, that was real shit. Y'all was talking." And we was speaking on that shit, and we definitely trying to get into that shit. It be a lot of motherfuckers that it don't be on no funny shit. They just don't follow the right people to become privy to the first one, to then the third one, to then, you know what I mean? Like, if you follow Mike Torch or Carla or me, you gonna start becoming privy to some shit. You know what I mean? You start following a Tiffany. You know what I mean? Rags to Riches. Certain motherfuckers who basically just constantly throw events and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you'll start becoming privy to shit, and then you'll network with people who also throw events. You go to a speak and eat, same shit. Be 2-3 other motherfuckers in there promoting different fucking shit.
I think more artists should tap into speaking. It's a really dope ass event Malay puts on.
Yeah, but these niggas is bougie talking about not doing open mics or whatever. Open mics are step one.
Don't understand it.
Like, yeah.
I get the point of understanding your worth and wanting a showcase or wanting a show, but in the same breath, I only respect that if you are booked constantly. If you're in a position and you like, nigga, I ain't even been on a stage in like a year, and you're saying, "Oh, Jamal, you too good for open," my nigga, you ain't even been on a stage in a year. I ain't even been on a stage in 3 months, nigga. To you, that might not be a lot, but nigga, do you got a show booked? You got something upcoming? No. Well, you need to be somewhere performing. If not for the open mic, then at least for the video and the photos for content on your page, because your page has been desolate of that. You have no content. So you're going to sacrifice the content for what? To sit in the house? That'd be my shit. Like, if you doing something, you doing something, my nigga. You talking about you playing 2K. Shit just came out, your man at 98. Like, nigga, what we talking about? You spending hella bread and hella time.
I don't get it. I be wanting these artists to do more though too. It's
especially the ones you like.
Yeah,
man. Like, you really rooting for motherfuckers like bro really got some shit or sis really got some shit, and them motherfuckers be like,
damn, what
happened? Like, where the fuck did they go? Damn, I thought some shit else was gonna happen. Like, damn, that little run was for a little bit.
Even with some of the people we've had on here, we had some dope ass conversations like about the shit that they do. They don't do that shit no more.
Consistency's a killer.
For real.
It's a silent, slow killer too. That's the motherfucker you gotta try the hardest of. To be consistent, boy.
Yeah.
I ain't going down, play it like it's some easy shit, but in the same breath, when you find something you love, it's the same shit like Twin was just saying. You can't take your mind away from it. Consistency becomes easy because it's days where you might not see one of us post, but you don't think we got shit to post, or you don't think we doing shit to build content or doing, you know what I mean? Like, this is a never-ending job. I mean, and some days you hate it, whether it's the situation or the folks you're around, and some days you love that shit. You sit in that situation like this shit really, A, could go somewhere, or B, is just, this is what I want to do right here, right now. I wouldn't rather be doing anything else than what I'm doing right here, right now.
Tell me about it.
Facts. I love this shit. If y'all can't tell. If y'all can't fucking tell.
What we talking about?
Nah, this is dope. I fell in love with music all over again.
What?
I can agree with you with what you said.
It's crazy. Because before, I've been DJing for a long time. People don't know. I've been DJing for a long time. Damn near 10 years. but I only really been taking it serious for the last like 2-3. And it's because of the force of this podcast too.
Shit, for real.
It's like I went years, and then to move to Florida, I pretty much didn't even do shit that 2 years, 2.5 years. I was gone and didn't do shit, and that's why I had to come back. It's like, yo, I'm not making no bread out here because I'm not DJing. And then when I was starting to DJ some weddings, it was I'm not playing country for the rest of my life, yo. I can't do this shit. This ain't me, yo. I gotta go back home.
I think for a lot of folks, when they do start honing in on their skills, that's when it happens. Because I would agree with that too. Like, when you take a step back from an elongated period, and you really take a step back, and your life has nothing to do with whatever that creative aspect was, and for whatever reason you get drawn full force back into that shit. Once you get drawn full force, I feel like you have a better understanding of what you did wrong. You know what I mean? What your expectations were, what your lacks was, you know what I mean? Like the pros and cons are more clear, you know what I mean? So your attack is 100% fucking different, you know what I mean? Like you took that breath of fresh air, you got life. It's like, nah, I still want this.
Yeah.
I really want this. And now I know how to do it.
That's dope.
When he was talking about earlier about winging it, it's like some of us don't got a choice, but you have to do it. You still got to do it right.
Yeah.
So
You wing
we
it
don't
while
have
researching.
nobody to kind of look up to.
You wing it while researching.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You
This
gotta be
doesn't work. All
constantly
right.
researching.
Yep.
Okay,
Do
but
this
even with that
different.
too, like make the effort, like at least show effort. Like if you do one thing, and then complain that nobody's fucking with it, and then don't drop nothing ever again after that, or if it takes another 4 months for you to drop something, and then that you give that same reaction again. It's like, yo, what are you really looking for? What do you want, yo? Because this hustle is really different. This music shit is really different. This is everyday
Not
shit.
even just on the music, because everything you said fits for every creative. You know what I mean? Like if you're a clothing designer and you drop a look and niggas don't like the look, and you don't drop nothing else for 4 or 5 months, and niggas don't like that look, you could be complaining, boo-hooing, but at the end of the day, you could have went back to the drawing board, looked at what niggas be wearing, looked at what the fuck is in the store, look at what's on the market and what's hot right now material-wise, and made something comparable too. If you're not doing that, then at the end of the day, you can't. It's the same as a creative is creative. You know what I mean?
Don't matter what you're doing.
It don't matter what you're doing. This is about entertainment. You want people to pay for your shit. So at the end of the day, this has to be something they like. Unless you just struck gold and got co-signed in some corny shit dope. You know what I mean? Which is once in a blue. Motherfucker go viral
Even
for some
cosign
corny
don't
shit.
even really matter. You seen that shit going around? Was that 100K or a dinner with fucking hoe?
Oh, yeah.
It was 500.
500.
Yeah.
It don't matter how much.
I'm taking.
Yeah,
If it
no
was
question
100, I'm taking it.
No question. That shit could have been $1,000.
What do you mean, yo?
Like, nah, I hope the gold and shit, but my nigga. Yeah, I'll take that $1,000.
There's a new dispensary opening up, I think, at the old newspaper building.
I seen that ratchet looking
Black-
shit.
Why are you gonna say that when I'm
That's
just
black
about to
owned.
say that this is the first black-owned dispensary
That's
in
lit to them.
Massachusetts?
But when
And
I
not
seen
only
the little 6 brick sign.
no.
Yeah, when I see the 6 brick sign, I was like, come on, y'all could have did a better sign.
Yeah.
I didn't let somebody take over the newspaper. Them black people was motherfucking. They really had some power. They had some pressure, some money, motherfucker.
First
'cause that's
black-owned dispensary.
Sunday Republican.
Yep.
Wait.
It's a black woman right here in
Mass?
Springfield.
Yes,
Springfield.
the Sunday Republican.
Yes.
Yep, the building.
The Sunday Republican in Springfield.
I
They're
hope
turning
that
that shit to a
they redoing
dispensary.
the
That's a big ass building.
Yes,
Now
that
they're
is
not
a
the whole
fucking
thing.
facility,
They're not
dog.
doing
Mind
the whole-
you,
they can't use the whole thing.
They had
They growing weed?
they had to fight for that though.
I
It wasn't
bet.
it wasn't easy.
That was damn near a landmark. That's the Sunday
We gotta
Republican.
go in that shit and see if they have some fire.
They
No,
got
we
to.
definitely do.
They got to. 6 bricks worth.
6 bricks. Sounds more than just weed in there.
Shut down. Shut down before the opening.
6 bricks.
Got the
Wink,
fucking
wink.
whole damn
When they supposed to
DA
open,
thing.
it said it. When you
It
said
says coming soon. I don't know.
Alright.
The building look fucked up. I don't think it's gonna come anytime soon. I'm wondering if they're gonna leave the outside as is and then just change the inside.
Them niggas gotta have mad clones in there and everything like that. Shit gotta be the
That's
lit
bread.
ass
Where the
best.
job application though?
No cap.
Where the link at?
You
Like,
gotta be paying that 20 and up.
nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, boy. This used to be the Republican. They took a lot of people's jobs.
My motherfuckers aren't going back to work. Is that really a thing?
Do people even read
Yeah.
newspapers
That's
anymore?
really a thing. People aren't really going back to work.
A lot of jobs started beyond downsizing, obviously. Everywhere's still hiring. They started figuring out a lot of positions that could actually be work from home. You know what I mean? So a lot of people who didn't have work from home positions now do, and it worked. You know what I mean? So they don't have to physically be in a job 8 hours a day. They could be in there 8 hours for the week. You know what I mean? But physically doing 40 hours worth of work.
I
I'm
met the
saying,
unemployed motherfuckers that don't.
man, employment is done shook up already. That's why niggas is mean mugging that shit, bro.
2 weeks ago.
Niggas is mean mugging out here. You don't see all these niggas in the streets now? There's hella homeless niggas out the past couple of days. I was like, damn, where y'all niggas been? Yeah, I've been in every hotel and everything that's been around because everybody been eating. Now niggas is out full-fledged.
Mm-hmm.
Full-fledged. Stick up kids is back out and shit. Mean mugging and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, we from the same side. Relax. These niggas is hungry. Shit. Good what I got on me. Shit, nigga. Fuck that. Niggas is back in the streets, y'all. Be safe.
Nah, no bullshit.
Be safe.
I've been hearing all types of crazy shit.
Yeah, it's holiday season coming,
A
man.
lot of crazy shit happened. I don't even want to talk about it on here, but
Either.
Stay safe. Better stay safe or stay dangerous. One or the other. Shit.
Damn.
If you ain't gonna be safe, you better be dangerous. What we talking about?
No bullshit.
Motherfuckers be out here acting goofy and shit. You better be out here with the motherfucker who got it with him.
trust me, like after
Legally.
what happened Saturday, tragic. Like you're right. Like I'll tell you guys after.
Shit is wild. That shit is wild. That's the shit. That was
It's on the
in
news, but I don't want to bring it up. Like
In that documentary, they said that August that they was playing, that August of that season of '86, I think they said New York had fucking like 186 killings in that month alone. So beyond them niggas wilding out as a baseball team, nigga, like the whole city was just getting dangerous.
New York was a different time. It was a different place back then. Different fucking place.
I remember for a
think it's
long.
pick- I
I feel
think it's
like New
picking
York
back up
still
again.
has that stigma, but it's only with certain folks. You know what I mean? Like certain folks really strongly feel that way about New York, and certain folks is like, "Hey, you could get God out there," but I don't feel like
I don't think
it's like
the way
niggas is coming on some ninja shit. Like you can't tell you about to get in a situation, nigga. Like you better have your fucking radar on, motherfucker. Like yo, you know when you walk into certain stores or certain areas, nigga, what the fuck could be going on?
Nigga, where
And
was
if
I
you-
at? Oh my god, this shit happened to me the other day. I don't remember where the fuck we were at. We were somewhere in the middle of fucking Boston, and I was around the corner from the radio station. Yeah, I went to this Jamaican spot, so I walk in that bitch, and every single dude that walked in there grilled the fuck out of me, like nigga, like what are you doing here type of shit. I felt that. I was like,
He's the lightest skinned
man,
Jamaican
nigga.
they ever seen.
It's like nigga, like, I was like, I just need some food and just leave, yo, just leave immediately, like, just give me some fucking food. Where I definitely felt that. It's like, yo,
That be the shit. Cause you know what I mean? We got Jamaican restaurants out here, but we have Jamaican restaurants that are in what I would consider, not downplaying none of the yachties out this motherfucking under street fucking jam rocks that do they dirt, but I would consider them in neutral areas. You might be in the out of town area, and that's like a highly populated Jamaican area. So the street niggas is in there. You know what I mean? Like the young niggas is in there. The wild niggas is in there. This ain't just some neutral ass little Jamaican restaurant, nigga. No, you in the hood with the hoods, nigga.
Nah. And then,
God damn, I just wanted to be fatty.
She would start driving around, just like, yeah. It was like,
We all know, be aware of your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll never downplay it, but in the same breath, that's
what
we're
motherfuckers
adults.
got out
Be aware
here
of
though.
your
That's how you
surroundings.
should hear how they talk about fucking Springfield and Holyoke, especially out there. They were like, yo, I don't know how many motherfuckers out there said they got robbed in Holyoke.
Yeah, it's easy to.
Like downplaying areas and come out here and get fucked up.
I learned that shit as a kid. We was the niggas that was getting you. So at the end of the day, it's like when the coin is flipped. You know what I mean? Ain't no honor among thieves. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you can do it, or it can happen to your friend, or it can happen to this person, that person, this person, don't ever think it can't happen to you. You gotta understand how you gotta move. Shit, if some shit looks shaky, feel shaky, motherfucker, you better move quickly, move lightly, get in, get out. Or if you ain't really about that action, motherfucker, keep driving. Like straight up, keep driving.
What's good with you? When you drop an alternative?
Yeah, I'm trying to as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? As soon as possible. All the creative ideas is like to the max as far as what we could do with that shit, I feel like. So that shit is just getting it out. You know what I mean? I definitely want to drop some more music.
Single?
I definitely want to drop more content.
You're not gonna drop a single?
No, Gangland, that's it, man.
Like another one?
I wanted to, but in the same breath, it's like I said, the alternative is the alternative. You know what I mean? It's the acceptance of everything, the compilation of everything. Like no one lane. So at the end of the day, I don't want the expectations of a high energy.
I don't even want to hear this
Five,
excuse.
yo.
Nah, you know what I mean? I'm in my high energy bag right now. So you know what I mean? Motherfuckers want to eat. Niggas want to eat right now.
Nah, you are moving crazy.
You got to feed the fans. It's not our choice.
It's about to start getting cold, so you know.
That means nothing to me. I got like 3 fucking events booked and planned for the winter, like specifically for the winter. Like, I that's the shit too. It's just like when motherfuckers drop albums and videos and content, you got to be mentally prepared when you know people gonna slow down. You know what I mean? When you know folks is gonna slow down, or is this when you're gonna take a break, or this when you're gonna pick the fuck up? That's another thing motherfuckers gotta be knowledgeable of. If you ain't see a nigga really go ham in the summer, you best believe he got some shit coming.
I hope
too. Like a lot of motherfuckers who ain't see do nothing all summer.
all year.
Oh yeah. Hopefully. Life is life. Life is life.
I was listening to Drink Champs earlier, and they had Grandmaster Kaz on it. Some of y'all might not know who that is. You listen to it?
Nah.
Well,
I saw clips of.
he's basically like one of the founding fathers of hip hop. And he was talking about how they were talking about how certain songs like was written by other people. And Nori asked him, wasn't that like something that was looked down upon? Because I know that that Rap Is the Light, that was his verse, right? And they done stole his rhyme book. You never heard the story? Yeah.
So what did he say about it being looked down upon? No? Yes?
No, because Curtis Blow had a song called If I Rule the World. He didn't write that song.
I didn't know that.
But they were doing that back then. Yeah. They were thinking like, oh, like the 80s is like, it's like this era, like, the standard was like this. Everybody was writing their own rhymes, and Kaz was like, no, you had other people writing their, other people's songs. The same thing with The Message. There was a certain part that Melly Mel didn't write the whole thing.
I heard that too.
Folks gotta understand that too.
It existed since forever, so for people to be kind of like, it's a collaborative effort.
If you want a good project, you know what I mean? If you listen to any of your favorite songs, Then you go check that fucking writing credit.
Mm-hmm.
You probably have your jaw drop. Like, at the end of the day, like, build a great song. Build a great song. Especially when the song is like in that sitting stage. You know, when you let few motherfuckers hear it and shit. I done been in sitting stages where I'm letting somebody hear it and then you got maybe a female in the back seat something. She don't even sing. And she humming. You know what I mean? Maybe she don't have the confidence to do it, but you take her whole melody. You don't steal it from her. You're like, yo, I'm about to use that shit. That shit's dope. I don't even sing that. I'm about to really use that shit. That shit's dope. I didn't hear that. So now when I go back in on session 3 on this same fucking song, I'm about to add that melody to it and build it up. You heard something I didn't hear. You know what I mean? Like, when me and Allison did Say Something. I wrote the whole song. All the parts that she did, she sang them 100% different than I told her to sing them. And I loved it. Just because she sang it the way she felt it should be sang. She stretched words where she felt they should be stretched. And as long as everything hit, timing wise, I don't give a fuck. As long as it, you know what I mean, you ain't off timing wise, we gonna rock it. But that shit was like, just to hear how you hear it, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers don't understand.
Sometimes they could butcher it. Sometimes they could butcher it.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of motherfuckers. Shit. Yeah, but that's where you as the artist as well, you have to be accepting of that. Because you can be sitting there like, damn, I wrote this for somebody, they didn't do it no justice. Or I wrote this for somebody and I feel like they was supposed to do this or they wasn't supposed to do that. You wrote it for somebody.
I know people who be like low-key writing.
Let it go.
Yeah.
They got it. Let them flourish. You know what I mean? Like, and shit, get back to the drawing board, brother. Like, as simple as that. You can write one, you can write 3 million of them. Keep it pushing.
Ghostwriting is okay. That was a lesson. And I'm not too sure why I even brought that up, but it's probably one of those little high things. It was a long-ass episode, though.
I still ain't had nobody write for me. I don't know. It ain't even that I'm against it. It's just I genuinely ain't never felt the necessity for it. Like, I really, like, I ain't never been in a position where, like, I need somebody. Like, I literally never felt it. Like, and if I don't feel it, there's really no reason to meet that wall. But for certain motherfuckers who I feel like be trying to touch pockets that really ain't them or they want certain shit, you gotta think about all the songs that you heard that had, like, a nigga singing or somebody doing harmonies and they wasn't even featured on the song name-wise. You know what I mean? It didn't say so-and-so featuring so-and-so. It just had the main artist's name. But you hear somebody else highlights in the back like, ain't that Quavo? I swear that's Quavo doing this nigga ad-libs. Nigga, that gotta be that nigga. Quavo ain't have a verse. Quavo ain't have shit else. But his energy was needed to build the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we say
Like,
it all the time.
It's a lot of shit to do. Yeah, Ty Dolla is great for that shit. Like, that shit won't say featuring Ty Dolla and that nigga be in the back doing all his little harmonies and shit. They just needed that shit to fit. Motherfuckers don't be wanting to build a great song. They just be like, nah, I wrote this. I know how I wanted to hear. But yeah. And engineers gotta be real with motherfuckers. Same shit we talk about all the time with that yes man shit.
They be.
Cause then you could be like, nah, bro, I feel like that shit should be hard. But then you be like, my man was in the studio and he said this shit was hard. Ask him how much of your music he listened to. Any motherfucker that tell you your shit is hard, like, ask them how much of their music you listen to before you downplay somebody who's criticizing your shit. You know what I mean? Because if I tell you something about your music, my nigga, I done heard a couple of your songs. I know some of your music. You might be taking the information from somebody who ain't heard none of your music, maybe just the song you just did. You know what I mean? And you're taking a word from this one situation where somebody else might know actually what your abilities are and what you could bring to the table. And this motherfucker just, nah, it was good. I think it was good. You like that shit? If you like it, I love it. Anytime a motherfucker asks you if you like it, after you ask them, do they like it? You already know they don't like it. Like, you already know they don't like it. That's a clear I don't like it, motherfucker. Like, yo, this shit hard, yo. You fuck with that shit? Nigga be like, you fuck with it? You like that shit? Shit, do you like it is the real question. Do you like it? soon as a nigga
If
say
you
that
like
shit,
it, I love
you
it.
be like, yeah, this shit trash. Why you trashing that nigga? Nah, you hit me with the do I like it shit. Like, yeah, dub this shit.
Engineers be like just for the bread. A lot of them for the bread.
Yeah. Unless you go into album mode, I feel like any engineer, truthfully, that in my experience, even ones that was just about the bread, when you go into album mode with them, they're gonna clock in with you, cause you're clocking in with them on multiple sessions, blocks, more songs than one. So now motherfuckers gonna be like, bro, I know you can sing that shit, but they're becoming more knowledgeable of your music and your abilities. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, I know you can sing that shit, but a little bit better. Like, try that shit. Remember that other song we did, and then you did the shit like, we'll do something like that. I like that song. Oh, all right, blah, blah, blah. That be the shit too. Like, a lot of artists be tone deaf to themselves. Like, you gotta understand what's in your range, what's in your pocket. Performing, recording.
And niggas don't even be performing. This shit's frustrating.
Niggas could sing their ass off in the booth, get on the stage and be sounding like Kermit the Frog. Bro, why you pick to sing at this function? I wouldn't have chose to sing at this function, bro. You shouldn't have done R&B. You stinking up the joint. Motherfuckers is different.
Yeah. I got anything else? Might wrap this up.
Nah, drop your social medias.
I was fucking spelling inappropriality over and over and over and over and over again today out loud just so I could say it on the radio because I know motherfuckers can't spell that shit.
Wow. Like Bart Simpson on the chalkboard.
Nigga. It's hard to spell.
You think? I don't spell it. It's in my T9. My phone recognizes
no
like to the second N. N.
There is no two N's.
Oh, it ain't? See? As soon as I get to some letter, nigga, then that my phone recognizes and I just click it. I don't get about 3 letters in that bitch. Don't fuck around.
All right, motherfuckers. Until next time, we out this hoe. Nigga, I'm tired.